Hi guys, this is Nico here, and today is my 22nd birthday, or at least this is when I recorded it on that day. Yes, I have turned 22. I feel old, and oh, there's so much that I'm going to say in this, and yes, I script this, and the script is right here, so I'm going to go off with what all this says, and I may go on and off on something regarding this or that section, probably, or depending. Anyway, so this is basically for those who already know me, and for those who are about to know me, and for those who just went on his channels. Anybody new? Hi. Yeah. Anyways, so this is basically me explaining what my current situation is. This is my life update. What I'm gonna be doing from here on. The stuff that I post here. So far, none of it's gonna change. It's just gonna be me explaining what I'm gonna be doing in life, and it's kinda currently what I am right now. But just to explain it a bit more for those who don't know what I'm currently in or what I'm currently doing outside of YouTube and so on and so forth, and what led me through the stuff that I've been posting lately. So yeah, here we go. I have an important update for many of you who don't know, but I have made a decision in life, and that is doing YouTube and voice acting full time. I know that with how small my channel is currently when this video is up, is that I'll have a hard time growing, but I put a lot of thought what I wanted to be in my life. What it is that I truly desire, and for the past many years, I've always been going through life of having the thought of just to make people proud of me. Like what people expected of me because I may be good at this or have the talent of that. And at some point, but what I really wanted to do in life, the people around me didn't believe that it'll get me to provide for me, myself, or my current family, or my future family. But at some point, recently, I was given an opportunity to finally pursue what I wanted to do freely, with their help to make sure I get there, and I'm eternally grateful. I finally decided to speak out who I really wanted to be and what my troubles were, and my frustrations and all that stuff that's been going on for the past few years ish. Who I wanted to be for years was be a great YouTuber who can bring great entertaining content, mainly in video games such as RPGs, shooting games, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, shooting games like Call of Duty. I haven't done any Call of Duty content on this channel. I have in the past when I was still a teenager. And also collaborations and such, which I've done before and still do, but sometimes back in the day things didn't go so well around that time, but I won't get into that since it's all in the past. It's all good. There were ups and downs, heated arguments, and all that stuff, but it's fine. So we could all bury that hatchet. I mean, we've already buried that hatchet, but just to make sure nothing sprouts again, it's all good. Many people lived off of YouTube from what I see, and for the longest time I wanted to go on that route since that's the drive I felt inside. So now I'm working on growing there, and I hope many of you stick by with what I could bring on the table. But I do understand that many of you might leave for whatever reason, and I will respect that for sure. As for me, I'll keep going and going. Now, for the voice acting part, my family didn't believe I'll be able to provide on that alone, and I could somewhat believe that. But I still want that as my life, and also part of my life income and all that stuff. And it's been my passion since after high school, so every day till now, I've been thinking about voice acting, having thoughts of voice acting, or just numerous thoughts regarding the voice acting aspects, even if I don't do it every day. But regardless, I'm completely serious on going that route. Now, since I'm 22, I'm finally approved to live my life, I'm gonna continue pursue what I want as my livelihood, and probably many of you might have some doubts that I may make it far, and though with those alone, which I get. And many of you, even my old friends and family, are rooting for me. And sorry, I just lost track of the script. Again, this is why I scripted it, because I may go on and off, so that's why I did that like beforehand. And I'm glad many of you respect my decision, and that's all I want from y'all, to know who I am and what I truly want, and I will strive to make it a reality, even if it takes me a long while. But hey, I'm still pretty young. I can still learn a lot, no problem. I'll say for the past few years, I wasn't really expressive of what I truly am or was, because, to be real here, I was afraid to either lose the respect of those around me or lose anything, like being that guy who a lot of people thought were cool or whatever. And I guess you could say I haven't had a healthy mindset, even though, like, I may look it, but in reality, I still had a bit of misery inside me because I've been holding back for a long while. Until recently, I've said this before, I decided to speak out. Like, I've had enough of being what I'm not to get on in life. And because we're on a day and age where this whole platform, the YouTube platform, any platform on the internet, and communication exists, like Discord, Skype, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. We have this in this day and age, and I'm glad to be born around these times, and I think it's the right time for me to build myself to where I want to be. And again, I hope many of you will stick by me on this journey. I can't beg you, obviously. All I could say is that I hope the stuff that I put out will, at least entertain you guys or help you get through the day or something, and so. And so far, I have had some success in that, and regardless, I am pretty proud of that. Even with the channel this big where I'm at right now, I'm just glad that I'm able to get where I can get, especially thanks to my friends and family that helped me get there, especially people who are friends with me right now, especially around like the VA community. And I made a lot of great friends and lost a few, which, it's probably understandable that stuff is going to happen, even if it's sometimes it's a bit BS for some reason, or, like people have to move on because of so and so, and I'll get that as long as it's like very reasonable. But yeah, that's me being sidetracked. That is why I scripted this. But that's all I have to say, and I hope this helps many of you in any way, shape, or form. I'm not the all-seeing guy, or I'm not the I know everything, that kind of thing. I'm just one person that's, made a decision, and, can't say that, oh, I'm such a genius with this. All I can say is that this is just the path that I chose. You don't have to do what I'm doing. All I can say is I'm just trying to pursue what makes me unique. And all I could say is, for those who want to seek the path that they want, take it to heart. Decide what you want in life, and just, follow your heart, and don't really do stuff based on what people expect of you if you don't like it yourself. And that's what I'm currently doing. Doesn't matter if somebody's disappointed that I taken this route when I could have, had a master's degree or bachelor's and all that stuff, because for me, I'm just taking my route, and I'd say this is as selfish as somebody can get, which is okay at this point. And, my family here finally understands that. My friends are supporting me, and I'm totally grateful for that. And I thank you for giving me this opportunity. Yeah, again, I kind of got sidetracked, but that is all I gotta say. This is my life right now. I'm gonna continue doing this, and I hope eventually that I could grow from here and I could communicate with all of you, especially any of the fans that I will, have attract. What's the word for it? Come across anybody that I come across, and hopefully I could bring what a lot of people will enjoy. That's again my hope. I can't really make everyone happy, but I could probably make a lot of people, or as much people as happy as possible, especially in this position. But again, this is my life, and I hope you guys go on with me in this journey, see where it takes me from there. But in any case, that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys for listening in, and again, I'll see you all next time. Peace.